Amalgamation, a wonderful song indeed. Song inonzi Simba Riri Mauri. Pambuka kaitwa na Dr. Freeman Ma9Nine, Nati O, Felinandi, Pauline, and Saint FLOEW. And we want to talk more about this initiative, a very powerful initiative in our midst. I'll start with, obviously, ladies first. Pauline, why were you part of this very, very noble idea?
Hi, Oscar. How are you? I'm really well, thank you. I think this is not the first time we are meeting on the platforms where we are discussing issues to do with substance abuse awareness. For people who have been following me on social media, television, and all that, this is my lifetime dedication, having survived quite a long spell as an alcoholic. I think I was an alcoholic for about 20 years.
Good year.
From the time of my divorce, I didn't handle it very well. You know, society can be so harsh, especially to women. Imba yaramba, uneka mwana, single mother things. I just couldn't handle the pressure. And then I took to finding my peace at the bottom of the bottle. So, nokufamba kwenguwa, obviously, it took a toll on my career, on my family life, on my relationships, my health, particularly as well. Until I got to a point where my mental health was really a cause for concern. I was suicidal, I was depressed. And then at the point where I really had lost all hope, I think it was God himself who then started poking at me and reminding me that I had a purpose and that there was a way for me to get out of my substance abuse. So nakatanga kuto-rehabilitate ndega.
Wonderful.
I didn't get that opportunity to get sent off to $1,000 rehab or whatever. I had to just put my mind over matter and say, you know what, for my children's sake, for my fans, vakatotarisira kwandiri, and you know, just for myself.
Yeah. You know what? Mstudio tine Mondoro. And let me cross over. Kuna Saint FLOEW. I know you love him. Saint FLOEW, what made you become part of this noble campaign? Makapinda out.
Yeah, Pinda, it's more like, you know, some story, Pauline, yeah, you know, can go without change. And I think once you work on yourself and changing yourself, you can also change the world. You can also change a lot of people out there. So yeah, so I'm going to Katijo in a way up, creates a change, and some other people out there are going to see that change, follow that change. Than you.
Therefore, when I remember, I was Oscar from the Saint FLOEW. Saint FLOEW, what change? Mind better say. What I'm going to know.
And I'm
motivate them.
And I'm say Oscar. I tried everything. You know, Simba ghetto, you see, Simba ghetto. Every time, but I shook up a point in you feel like maybe it's a different level or it's a different spot from what you used to. And everything. But no sugar pan cocaine pan up. You feel like, yeah, now this is the level. In the next level, these guys maybe have money and stuff. So type go join our mom. So I got to do like a lot of stuff, a lot of best stuff. As like I want this and yeah. But then
and the good thing you've changed.
I have changed. And now so I can go to just that one time, you know, tell yourself with a change, my guy, and boom.
Wonderful. I'm join us here. Dr. Freeman. Dr. Freeman is also part of this noble initiative. Remember, Tinawom Studio. Dr. Freeman, how did you start to be part of this campaign?
In Angola, I was never involved in, I've never tried. My story is different from sister, and I was saying. But they are strong though, because it's not easy to see it. But the people who didn't agree like that way. I was with them. I know what the boss with artists. But to be honest, maybe I'm naturally high, I don't know. Because the stage fighter, I don't need extra power. I'm not stage. That's not me. But I agreed to be part of this campaign because there are a lot of people who look up to me out there. I think music speaks volumes. There's some people who stay as far as Mutaro. I won't be able to talk to them like 1v1. Everybody. So I think Pasumere, Wango will not feel fine. You sing higher. tarisa inini ndendiri sobhagaya. I was trying to tell them, well, the strength is in you. You don't have to be an animal to live your life. Utozviuraya nemadrugs. I've seen this happening, behavior no change, even the way you look, physical changes, as make sense. So let me be part of this campaign. Maybe kune magarisa kunzo vanenge vazvitaura vakanzwa zvichinzi nemukuru waya vaizvimireka vandomira. Yeah.
Tutanya Simba and Pauline, how do you personally define strength in the face of challenges?
I think when we say the strength is in you, we have to put faith in yourself. Tingada hedu kuti kune marihabhu, kune zvakawanda zvingatibatsira panyaya dzatiri kutaura idzi.
Yeah.
Asi chokutanga ndiwe dunga munhu. You have to believe in something good in yourself. That self-worth. Yokuti inini ndakakosha zvokuti I cannot allow myself kuti ndiende kudiri rakati. And unofanira kuzoti wakatosikwa. Hanzi you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Which means Simba Riri Mauri. Yeah. You mustn't whether kuti wakabva kumba kuti you are not economically stable kana kuti kuchikoro waisapasa, or like in my case kuti I went through so many things zveupenyu ndichiri mudiki, but you must always know kuti masikirwa wakatoitwa. There's enough willpower, strength iri mauri yekuti even though uri kuona zigombe rese iri, you can tell that mountain to move. So unofanira kutogara wazvikoshesa kuti no ndinaro simba racho and ritori mandiri, and then you start to exercise that strength. You'll be shocked at what you can achieve.
Saka zvinotangira pauri.
Vongu inini ndakati ndichangoti CA, ndaiti ndikambopusha cause saiva nema-relapse. Yes, at the beginning of my struggle, yes, ndaiti ndikambopusha ndodzokera, ndikapusha ndodzokera, and ndaiti ndikapusha kana 3 days ndaita ndichimaka pakalenda.
Yeah.
It would motivate me, if it does to you,
3 days.
so let me do 6. So let me do a month. But that first step, the journey of 1,000 miles, it begins with one step.
And FLOEW, music inobatsirego kuspreada positive messages mu society. Inobatsire music.
I think music ndichinyazotaura inini seyangu music inini it's edutainment. So it's education mixed with entertainment. Saka unobatana zviri two. Yeah. So first and foremost, zvinhu zvatinotaura kana zvandinonyora kana zvandinorongeredza kuda kutaura, it should be educational in some sort of way. Handizive kuti chi asi always.
Ndodingira unokamba naro.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Write something that's educational and go bring it to entertainment and make it entertaining.
Lessons do you think listeners will take from your song? Which point do you think will come out strongly from amongst the listeners?
Okay, well, I think chinhu chatakanyanya kuedza kuita is stopping the whole don't do this, don't do that. Unoza munhu akanzosadai ndozvaunoda izvozvo ndokwaunomhanyira. And I think people are also tired, hey? Pano, stay no to drugs, stop this, stop that. Vanhu vabo, message inotozotadza kupinda, vanhu vasaturated. So we took a different approach. Tikati, okay, let's rather encourage my positive lifestyles. Like what FREEMAN was correctly saying, kuti you don't have to be high to achieve. You go to a party, it's not forced, you may drink. What am I drinking? I thought it interesting when I cherry plum. You know, like I say, I said, no, good cherry plum, you know, but when I
Was there after how many years? Hey, good.
So we're trying to encourage, even Tikasanga, even Isusu Pachedu, we're going to be meeting backstage, we're going to be meeting at shows. We'll encourage positive activities as opposed to discourage. People don't want kunyanyiwa. We want people to feel free. But options are positive. You know, you've got a choice between, you know, and maybe going to play sports. You know, why not go and play sports? And you count the benefits and you say, no, this was a better decision that I made. Decided. So we try to bring forth the the positives. It's a very ukaitarisa nyaya inotosuwisa.
Inofuisa.
Saka tomoviga vamwe vakaita ma-kidney failure, ma-liver failure, people have committed suicide vakadako. There's so many dark aspects to the conversation. But if you, like you saw in the video, how happy.
And that, you need to talk.
We were just trying to demonstrate to you guys, there's so much to life. You can live a very full and happy life.
Guys, in Nesega, you are role models and entertainers. And same flow. Unos balance say. Kuti apaga, uru role model. Apa entertainer wami. Apa une personal life yako. Unos balance say. How do you balance it?
I think kuti kana watongo mulandre business iroririga zvinhu zvacho zvinowanzongo balansana. Yeah. It's a natural. And then it's a natural thing. Zvinonyatsozongofambawo newe kana wapinda one mulandre business racho iroriri and whilst uri kukwanisa kuthrive in that business. In this business. Because kune vamwe vanongopinda maybe anenge ari artist but pasina zvonyatsoitika zvapita because no artist is like a lot of work. People behind the scenes.
As you also, same flow, Zimbabwe, ungati kwa well known. Mutoro ere cannot be advantage according to you.
According to me. Kwa porolina to me, according to me, I want any your advantage. Yeah, advantage. It's a very big advantage.
Dr. Freeman,
Great advantage.
Nyembiri yakamira se. Tichita ma work sedu. Munoiona ose. Imagara ma yes. And image yenyuka maibata. What's the formula?
Yeah, pakashata mbomo. Hazvina formula.
Oh, hazvina formula.
Ndikanyepe because what works for me might not work for the next artist.
Asi mimi mafadzi nyada kunzwa because kuti nai doctor. Skill yenyu chi. What works for you?
I just believe with hard work pays off.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah. Because industry in a competition, it's not me alone who is giving out good music out there. A lot of artists who are giving out good music. And ukata zvekutamba unosabhurwa uchifuna bamwe. Kuenda kwakugo is that. So I mean ngomoti hard working ngomango. And believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one is going to believe in you. Let me do this, I have to do this. Because the passion in music, I know when I was still a kid, and tell you, sister Pauline.
Nana Rocky, yeah.
The list is just freak. To be honest, what inspire quite a
Wonderful.
Yeah, but because when Galam industry, much of Utica, Panadotomograft. You need to work, you need to set because we are getting new clothes like every day. And when I was going to go, Saka ukangoti wopoza kwakatira zita ndako relax ngoma pane chaja ofana chwa ruingona but ungoti isusu tane vanhu vanochibelieve kuti
vanorowa
murefu akarongo moti totamba but same still hauzorarama nengubelieve kwa unofana kuti believe is iwo.
Powerful. Yeah. This is the Strength in You campaign. In the studio, we've got Dr. Freeman, Pauline, as well as Saint Flow. We'll be back after this short break.
So then the fire and the zero, the zero. We don't wanna touch you no good dagger. That was it, dama. Simba Riri Mauri, Simba Riri Mauri.
Welcome back. We continue with our program. Remember, in the studio we've got Saint Flow, Pauline, as well as Dr. Freeman. Tukutaura nyaya yakakosha, nyaya ye drug and substance abuse. Indakatumbotomo ne crystal meth for about 6 years. Magandonanda kutoipengereka. From the news desk right to the ground. I lost a lot of associates. I lost my health from 74 kgs, deteriorated to 52 kgs. But the restoration then happened after the incarceration. So mighty thanks. Life can come back only if you are true to yourself in as far as the willpower is concerned, as emphasized by Pauline. And I'll come to you, Pauline. Let's look at what advice would you give to young people who struggle with addiction?
Advice yacho iri kuwiri, because mukuongorora we've seen kuti pane ma-triggers dzimweni dzenguva. A lot of people will use substances as a healing kubva kune dzimwe stress, trauma. Kune zvimwe zvinhu zvinenge zviri mumashure zvokuti munozongona munhu akutora ma-drugs. Vamwe havangotangi, there's peer pressure yarewa uku. There's so many reasons. But what I would advise is kuti munhu, before you make that decision, paunenge uchitambidzwa pepe, pause, chimbomira, umbofunga, chimbotarisa kuti decision yauri kuda kuita within the next kana 1 year unenge wapapi. Looking at where you are just before you make that decision to start. Nikwa uchazosvika if you continue with this habit. Kazhinji zvinokumisa because hakuna chakanaka kumberi.
FLOEW, zvakakosha sei kucommunicata zviri kukunetsa mupfungwa?
Zvakakoshera, I think kuti ndo zvatambotata paipa tikati if you are able to like change yourself, you can change the world. So more like changing yourself is inini, I felt like kutaura about yourself or kutaura zvawinazvo zvese uchizviburitsa kunze uko, it's part of changing. Part of that change, you can be able to change yourself just from bringing out yourself out apa panze apa, and ipapo kana wazvisa panze apa, you can be able to get like my advices from other people and stuff.
Uchifamba pepeka pane genga rinotomboti FLOEW asara chinja uyu achiri kurova uyu muzveklasi yomwamo
izvozvo. Inini manje handiwanzoteerera zvinhu zvakati wandei. Inini ndi munhu yawe kuti I got to understand something about myself kuti inini energy yangu handimbodi my external energies, so that anokwanisa kubooster my energy or keeping my energy alive. Aiwa no ndingori ne-energy kuti aiwa nyange ndiri ndega ndinotoshanda ndiri ndega ngesola. So
ngesola omano. FLOEW, asi hondo yemadrugs inopera sei umwamo kona kwako eZimbabwe tichifamba as we go on? Tinganyasoipedza sei hondo?
Hondo yacho ihombe, asi I think kuti the only way inopera it's loving yourself.
It's loving yourself.
Yes, I think kuti vanhu vese kunze uko, including me ipapo handika tese tikakwanisa kudzidza kuzvida, kuzvida isusu
kuzvida
kuzvida. I know kuti in some context zvinenge zviri wrong, but then I think kuti nini kuzvikoshesa kuzvida mo, kuzvisa pamberi mo, zvinokwanisa kuchinja munhu wese, nekuti hakuna munhu achazotanga kuti inini ndakuda zvekuti ndirove mutoriro iwe uchiziva kuti ndozvida, uchiziva kuti inini ndikuda skin yangu kuti rambe yakanyatsoti mbwembwembwe, ende kuti ndoda kuramba simba rangu ririmo rese rakakwana, ende kana even ma-kgs angu azizoda kuti adone. Unonya wakuzvida chaizvo unotaura kuti akuona inini. Saka tumwe tunhu twese tunogona kundikanganisa, even just the outlook of myself out there. No.
Let's cross over to the City of Kings and join Ma9Nine, who is just on standby. Now, Ma9Nine, what is the message in the part of your song? We begin with that question, Ma9Nine.
Okay, yeah, well, ingoma is about ukukhuthaza ukuthi sithiyane lezidakamizwa, right? Yeah, so the strength is in you, amandla kuwe, Simba Riri Mauri. So basically in mina ivesi yami engomeni ungayilalelisa, my first line is vuma ukutshelwa ungabi isiqoqodo, bheka umuhle uyimbokodo. Yabona, so like it simply means ukuthi bheka ubuhle bakho bunjani, and ma sikukhuza lawe vuma ukuthi I know lami lapha ngakhuzwa ukuthi akufuze lami njani, ngenze lokhu, ngishiye lokhu, Michelo. So yeah, just accept to be told uyabona iqiniso yes. Sometimes iqiniso sometimes libuhlungu, right? But uvuma ukutshelwa because it's actually good for you, it's good for your life, and it's good for your health also.
As an artist, what role do you think music plays in shaping positive behavior among young people?
Yeah, all I can say is mina nginjengo Ma9Nine, you know, I got a lot of fans abandalela, especially young people, you know, esikolo they listen to my music, you know, they actually enjoy my rhymes, enjoy nje creativity yami. So it's actually a good platform for even young people to hear a message like in simpler terms, you know. So yeah, it's a very, very, very good idea ukuthi siphase i-message le through in music, since vele ama-fans abantu abalalela uMa9Nine i-age yona le enjani ethatheka easy kanjena these days. So yeah, I guess yeah kuyanceda sibili kakhulu into nale esiyenzileyo ukuphasa i-message through in music.
So you heard him. That was Ma9Nine speaking from the City of Kings there in Bulawayo, who has just joined us to be part of this discussion. But let's hear the parting words from the artist Warim Studio. I'll start with Dr. Freeman. Your last words to the viewers.
I think to stay true to yourself, all right? And like I said, you respect yourself. I think a lot has been, like everything has been said by myself, and my sister, and a saint.
Wonderful. Dr. Freeman with his parting words. Sister Pauline.
Simba Riri Mauri, guys, we can do it. We can win this war against Africa. We're starting the changing our world.
Saint Flo, your parting words.
Love yours. Love yours. Yeah. So winners keep on like loving that. Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the artists. They came together and did a wonderful track, Zanzi Simba Riri Mauri. Studio. May God bless each and every one of you.
Umukutela ungabi iskokoto, beka umuhle wingogoto, skapo uyiskapopo, siyongoba sophumi popo, makitantela lila, nkulume shwali mpo. Uwambu unongo fila fine, usina kuyenda aya, darisa inili ndeni sopakaya, nawe unoshikona iwewe moshi sama musaya, hapa na chinonetsa ndazichaka ndazishaya.